Welcome back to Rides on Bike, say your home for two-wheel freedom, where we dive deep into the latest motorcycles, from cruisers to street fighters and everything in between. Today, we're taking a thorough look at one of the most iconic middleweight cruisers on the market, the 2025 Honda Rebel 500. If you're someone who's been curious about getting into the cruiser lifestyle without breaking the bank or sacrificing performance, you'll want to stick around. We'll cover every angle of this bike, from the design language and performance updates to handling characteristics, key features, pricing, and what really sets this Rebel apart in a competitive class. Let's get into it. Let's start with a bit of background. The Honda Rebel line has long been a favorite among beginner to intermediate riders. It walks that fine line between being approachable and offering a raw enough riding experience to keep things interesting. The Rebel 500, in particular, has held a sweet spot in the market, lightweight, affordable, stylish, and just powerful enough for both city and highway riding. For 2025, Honda hasn't revolutionized the Rebel 500, but they've refined it in ways that matter. The updates enhance both its functionality and style, making this year's model arguably the best version yet. Design-wise, the 2025 Rebel 500 keeps its minimalist bobber styling but with a sharper, more mature execution. The low-slung seat, chopped fenders, and blackout components remain, but the overall finish is a step up. You've got new matte paint options for this year, including a deep gunmetal gray, a stealth black, and a bold navy blue, all of which complement the bike's raw attitude. The LED lighting system has been tweaked for better visibility and aesthetics, particularly the front headlamp, which now has a cleaner, more modern profile. Honda's designers have also refined the tank badge and side panel details, giving the bike a slightly more premium look without overcomplicating the design. And if you're a fan of customization, Honda continues to support the Rebel line with an expanded accessory catalog for 2025. More on that later. Now onto the ergonomics and rider comfort, a crucial factor for any cruiser. The 2025 Rebel 500 sticks with its low 27.2-inch seat height, which makes it incredibly approachable for shorter riders. You get a confident flat-footed stop at lights, and combined with its manageable 408-pound curb weight, the bike feels planted but never heavy. The handlebars are slightly pulled back for a relaxed upright posture, and the footpegs remain in that comfortable mid-mounted position, not too forward like some cruisers, which helps with both control and long-distance comfort. New for this year is a redesigned seat cushion that uses upgraded foam and a new cover material to enhance long ride support. Small touch, but noticeable once you spend a couple of hours in the saddle. Let's shift gears and talk engine performance, because this is where the Rebel 500 continues to impress. Under the tank, you've got Honda's proven 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine at the same base motor that powers the CB500 series. For 2025, the engine remains mechanically unchanged, but it now features revised EQ mapping and a slightly retuned exhaust system, giving it better throttle response and a deeper, throatier growl. It makes about 47 horsepower and 32 pounds-feet of torque, which puts it right at the sweet spot for a middleweight cruiser. Power delivery is linear and smooth, ideal for newer riders, yet still satisfying when you twist the throttle. Whether you're carving up city streets or cruising at 70 miles per hour on the highway, the Rebel never feels underpowered. The 6-speed gearbox remains crisp and predictable, and the slipper clutch continues to provide lighter lever feel, perfect for city stop-and-go or aggressive downshifts. Suspension and handling get subtle but effective updates this year. The 41mm front fork is the same spec as previous models but now uses revised damping for improved ride quality over bumps and cracks. Out back, the twin shocks feature adjustable preload and are tuned for better balance between comfort and firmness. The bike rides on 16-inch wheels front and rear, fatter and low for that classic cruiser stance, shod in Dunlop tires that offer solid grip and confidence in corners. For braking, Honda gives you a 296mm front disc and 240mm rear, both with ABS standard for 2025. The brakes are reliable, not track ready by any means, but with enough bite and modulation for daily riding and emergency stops. One area where Honda really stepped it up for 2025 is tech and instrumentation. You now get a full LCD negative display dash with better visibility in sunlight and updated layout. It shows gear position, fuel level, clock, and trip meter all laid out cleanly. No TFT screen here, but it fits the Rebel's stripped-back aesthetic. New for 2025 is the inclusion of Honda's Smart Key system on the Rebel 500 Trim, meaning keyless ignition, which is a welcome convenience feature. The same model also comes with factory-installed accessories like a rear rack, headlight cowl, fork gaiters, and diamond-stitched seat. Definitely worth considering if you're planning light touring or daily commuting. Let's touch on fuel economy, a big factor for many riders. The Rebel 500 sips fuel modestly, averaging around 65 to 70 miles per gallon, depending on riding style. With a 3-gallon tank, you're looking at a real-world range of about 188-200 miles. Not only is this great for new riders who might not want to refuel frequently, but it also makes the Rebel a great candidate for budget-conscious commuters. Alright, time for what many of you have been waiting for, at the price. For 2025, the base Honda Rebel 500 comes in at $6,699, while the trim with Smart Key and accessories starts at $7,299. Given this fit and finish, the reliability Honda is known for, and the level of engineering involved, it's hard to argue with the value here. You're getting a lot of bike for the money, especially when you consider its resale value tends to remain strong over the years. What really makes the 2025 Rebel 500 stand out in its class is how well it blends accessibility, modern styling, and rideability. While competitors like the Kawasaki Vulcan S, Royal Enfield Super Meteor, or even the Harley-Davidson Nightster offer compelling packages, the Rebel 500 carves a unique niche. It's not pretending to be a muscle cruiser, and it doesn't overwhelm the rider with size or complexity. It's a motorcycle that invites you in, whether you're a new rider fresh out of the MSF course, or a seasoned rider looking for a chill second bike for city cruising and weekend fun. Its mechanical simplicity, paired with excellent build quality and the vast Honda support network, means you will spend more time riding and less time wrenching. Another big selling point, customization potential. Honda's OEM accessories are better than ever for 2025, with options like saddlebags, touring windscreens, performance exhausts, and even cafe-tilde copyright racer conversion kits. And if you're into aftermarket mods, the Rebel 500 has one of the most active communities out there, from bobber builds to scrambler-style conversions. It's a great platform for those who want to make the bike their own. To wrap this up, the 2025 Honda Rebel 500 isn't revolutionary, but it doesn't need to be. It takes an already winning formula and polishes it with thoughtful updates, subtle design tweaks, and modern convenience features like keyless start. It's still one of the most rider-friendly, best balanced middleweight cruisers on the market today. If you're looking for a motorcycle that looks great, rides even better, and won't leave your wallet gasping for air, this Rebel is well worth the test ride. And that's it for today's in-depth look at the 2025 Honda Rebel 500. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Ride Zone Bikes for more honest bike reviews and riding tips, and let us know in the comments, is the Rebel 500 on your radar, or are you riding one already? Share your experience with the community. Until next time, ride safe, ride often, and we'll catch you on the next one.